Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so today I want us to learn something. I don't know if you guys wondered how when there's a plot, let's say 20 acres, 80 acres, and it has been planned by the town planner or whoever or an architect, and you want to represent, let's say, the different plots on Revit, or you want to use Revit to represent the different plots, let's say a plot for a duplexes, plot for bungalows, plot for recreational area, or you want to do more like a plot plan or a layout plan. How do you do that on Revit? There are so many ways you can do it, but I will show you how you can use area plan to do it. Okay, so let's go right into it. So first of all, let's create a site boundary. So let's say I'll create a site boundary by sketch. I'll make it just a simple, okay, so let's just make it a simple 150 meter by 100 meter kind of plot. All right, and I want to divide this into plots, for example. So some of you might already have the AutoCAD version of the plot plan or the layout of more like an estate. Okay, so after creating this, we'll go to architecture, click on this drop down area plan. So let's say I'll use NGL. Okay, click on no for this. Automatically there will be an area under your project browser. Yeah, with this you can be able to create area plans, but first of all you have to create area boundaries. Okay, but there's something I want us to do. First of all, go to annotate. Now go to tag, under tags, so you have to load area tags. To load area tag, click on this load tags and symbol, load family. You can find it in your under your materials or under your default materials, but I already have annotations that I created. So I have an area tag that I'm going to load. Alright, override that and say okay. Alright, with that I can go back to architecture and create an area boundary. So go to line, select this. I don't have a pre-planned layout plan, but let me assume that this is a plot plan where, like I said, 100 by 50 meter. I'll assume this is the center. So let me assume that the road is 7 meters. I'll take it 3,500 from the center. Okay, depending on how you want to separate, or let me assume that the road is 9 meters, so I'll take 4,500 from here, and I'll assume that my land is 50, my plot is 50, 150 meter, so automatically this is 45 meters or 45,000 millimeter. So let me assume that this road is at the center, and I'll also assume that my plot is 45 meter by 30 meters, so I'll offset 30,000 millimeter. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, now I'll continue this. All right, whichever method you want to lay out your plan. Okay, and let me assume that this side is the road. I can just use a line to represent that. Okay, so let's say 18 meters for the road, a double name road. Okay, so this is more like showing the plots. I don't have my building, but just to explain to my clients or whoever you're explaining to that these are your plots. So how do I do this? If you watch my previous video on how to create room tags and room, it's almost the same procedure. So This is also used for floor plan, but for now I want to show you how you can use it for plot plan. All right, so we'll go back to architecture. Now we will go to area. Okay, so under colors and scheme, or let's leave that for now. We'll go to area. Okay, you can select the area type, building common area. So exterior area, you can select whatever area type you want to. Now I'll pick this. You can call this area um, bungalow. Okay, all right. So when you select that, you can come here. Sorry, you go to area again, area plan. You can come here. You will see the bungalow I selected is there. So let me assume that these three are bungalow. Okay, this I can call it recreation, or basically call it commercial, and I'll name this one, sorry, okay, I'll call it 2 story, or whatever you want to call it. All right, same thing here, area. I can see 2 story now. All right, 2 story. So I have commercial bungalow. Then here I can name it recreational. All right. So just like room tags, you can also edit the tag depending on the scale you want to use. So for this, I might change this to 7. Okay. Even the color, you can change the color to whatever color you want to. Let's drag this. All right. Take this down a little bit. All right. Send. Okay. I'll overwrite that. As you can see, the size has changed. Now you can decide not to put a square meter area if you want to, but automatically the square meter area is calculated. So you can also change the size to 5. Drag it. Okay. Alright, see, it's quite easy. Now what do we do next? We can add a color fill legend to it. So from here I go to color scheme. Okay, sort by name. Okay, apply. Yeah, you can see I've applied the colors, which I can edit later. I can change this to red, for example. Change this to yellow. Apply. Simple. Alright, so how do you create a legend? You create a legend by going to annotate, color fill legend, select it, and it will bring out the legend for you. Okay, as you can see, rentable area legend, which you can change the name. Yeah, you can change the name. You can go to, how do you change the name? You go here, change it to area legend. Yes. Okay, you can also edit the size. Okay, this text title, let's make it 8. text size, let's make it 5. So you can also edit this. I hope this is helpful for you to do your area plan and other types of plan. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.